All right, hello guys. My hair kind of looks like a mess today, but hi guys, how are you? Let me make sure stream is up and good on my laptop, and then we'll get going. But we're doing, once again, another Q&A for the Riverlands and the Winds of Winter plotline. And yeah, I think we are all good to go. Mike looks good. All right, pop out chat. All right. Hi Evie, how are you? How was your day? You doing anything interesting today? And yeah, let me pull up my Instagram questions, and we'll start there. I like to start with the questions that aren't on YouTube. They're kind of the other sources of information, try to build up those things. And yeah. Hi Ghost T, how are you? I am pretty good. I've been having some back pain, so I'm at a weird point where I'm just not going to work out this week or run. So I'm just keeping it to just doing walks and back stretches this week. So that's kind of a little weird when you work out a lot throughout the week. So yeah, I'm just kind of keeping it as of right now pretty light, unfortunately. Hi Matthew, how are you? But yeah. Hi B, and also hi Matthew. How are you? The double Matthews. We actually have 3 Matthews that I know that at least follow the Instagram, and they're usually in chat. So we have a lot of Matthews in this chat. But let's start off. So this is gonna be our first topic for the video. This question comes from Better Call Saul BCS. Better Call Saul, great show, highly recommend. But they asked, do you think John will take Rob's crown from Lady Stoneheart? So, I think personally that it does make sense that Rob's crown lives on. I could very much seeing it going to John or whoever becomes King of the North, which will probably be John. But I do think the crown goes through. Now, I don't think it's going to be Lady Stoneheart that gives it to John. I think it's something where it's like Arya, kills Lady Stoneheart, gives her mother's mercy, and we see that Arya takes the crown and inevitably gives it to Jon. I think that could make a lot of sense, but I don't think directly that Stoneheart will give Jon the crown, and I don't think Jon will take the crown himself unless it's given to him by somebody else, like Arya. Matthew, you're high. All right, well, I guess do what makes you happy. I was enjoying my day off and recording videos for my channel. Evie, what videos were you recording? I'll change my name to Matthew to make things more confusing. B, don't do it. There's too many. There's too many Matthews. There's too many. I need some variation. But yeah, hopefully I answered your question well enough. Better Call Saul. Or not Better Call Saul, it was just Better Call. And then BCS, so, hi Emily, how are you? I saw you in the Discord yesterday, and I guess today as well. I didn't really look at Discord too much today. So Maz's question, I know he has another question that he asked on Discord. I don't know if he did one on my YouTube. I know he always asks questions. But we also have a question from him saying, why would Beric Dondarrion want to resurrect Catelyn Stark? Now this is an interesting idea. Why would he want to resurrect her? And I think it could be that you look at Beric Dondarrion, who was sent out by Ned. He is someone that would probably think Catelyn is this person that should probably still be alive. She's brutally murdered. And he would feel kind of that loyalty to maybe Ned. Now, I also could see this idea that Beric has been through a lot where he's come back multiple times at this point. He is someone that maybe just didn't want to come back anymore. Maybe he's someone that was tired of life, tired of going through the same process. That could be just as likely. So I think in this situation, maybe that could be the reason. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think on that. Why does Beric bring her back? I know there's another question. I'm not sure if it was yours, Maz, that you asked, but there's the idea of resurrecting people and people following someone that's resurrected. And I think we could actually compare that a lot to religion nowadays. So I think that'll be a good question that we'll look at later on. That's all my questions from Instagram. So again, if you guys do want to ask me questions through Instagram, outside of YouTube, I think it is probably the best source of actually asking me questions personally. So I think, if you do want to do that, follow that. I post usually a story once a week just for asking for questions, so that's always a good place. Now, next, let's go to Discord. I know I think, one question. I opened a channel for you guys. If you guys had any questions throughout the week, if you wanted to ask me for the Q&A, to put them in there. So, what do we got? Yeah, so Maz again put in here, do you think there's anything symbolic about the Brotherhood without banners being led by a resurrected dead man and a resurrected dead woman? So when I first thought about this question and the way that you phrased it, I kind of thought about the idea of religion in our world. If we think about Jesus, Jesus is this figure that if you are, Christian, or depending on what religion you are or whatever, there's this common idea that he basically died for us and our sins and then was resurrected. And now there's, a lot of people that follow that type of religion, or religions that are like kind of like that. Religion's a whole different thing. I'm not nearly educated enough to talk about all different religions. But that's kind of the one I follow, so that's why I'm using this example. But the idea here is that we're following this person that was brought back. It's very similar to the way we see in A Song of Ice and Fire. So could George maybe be playing on that idea? Maybe he could have taken some inspiration from that. I think that makes sense, especially when you look at the Brotherhood without banners, which inherently follows a religion of R'hllor and the Red God. And if we think about it, why would these people do this? Because what does this prove, right? If you are a Brotherhood without banner member, you have proof that there is some higher being. There's some sort of magic going on. People are being brought back to life. That is inherently very important, very valuable, because even as we look at people, right, there's this common fear, and I have this somewhat of a fear too. It's not like a major thing, but is there a higher, being or purpose, right? Like when we die, what happens? And for a lot of people in this world could be thinking, well, this is that idea, right? R'hllor is that element of what comes after death. And that, to me, is what I think is very powerful about the Brotherhood without banners and following someone like Barrick, following someone like Lady Stoneheart. All right. Let me look on the comments. Is no one else having connection problems, or is it just me? I'm also... So, okay, hold on. Hold on, lads. Let me see if we are struggling on Streamlabs. I'm not as good on Streamlabs because I don't use it as much. Let me go to YouTube and just see. Because we have an excellent connection, so I hope we're okay now, guys. I don't know. Let me look at stream health, maybe. I'm not having any issues on my side, but I don't know. But yeah. Let me know if you guys still have issues. I'm not seeing any issues on my end. Maybe it could be that it is... Oh, no, I am getting dropped frames, it looks like. Okay, so we are having some issues. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what is going on here, lads. I'm not sure what's going on. Are we good, guys? Are you guys good right now or no? Are we good here, lads? Let me know. We are dropping frames very heavily. I don't know why. Okay, I'm seeing some people saying we're good, some people saying, like, we're not. So I'm not sure what's going on. I know I'm having, like, a lot of packet loss. I don't know if that's my internet. I don't know what is going on, per se. I don't know if it's an internet issue. It looks like it's an internet issue from me, so I don't know what's going on here. Let me try and restart the stream. And just see if it fixes it, because as of right now, it seems like it's my internet. I'm not sure